Hello, hello, and welcome in on today. We're going live on today um, to discuss the case of Miss Teresa Gomez, who was fatally wounded in a confrontation with an officer in Las Cruces. Um, it's a lot to dissect with this case before I go dive into giving my opinions. But Miss Gomez was sitting in a car outside of an apartment complex. She did not know that the apartment complex had set visiting hours and that you could not be over in this apartment complex in this parking lot after a certain time at night. She did not realize that. But let me pause for a second. Let me check my audio. Let's see. Share. What else? This one. Okay, it's sharing. Let me hit play. So my video not showing. I mean, my audio not going. Give me a second because I can see that my video is not doesn't have any audio. One quick second. I might have to end real quick and pop back in because it doesn't seem like the audio was playing. At this point.
Wash his head out. My lost my flashlight over there. Okay. Here you go. Get the flashlight over. No, we'll grab my flashlight. Okay, there. Okay. Think she's hit on the side.
She's not. Terry.
So I'm gonna
She's
back
not.
it up.
Judge.
Okay, but before I go into the audio, I'm gonna finish it before I play that clip because it's like I said, it's a lot to dissect with that clip. But as I stated before, she was sitting in a parking lot. Her and a gentleman were in her vehicle, and it's all this going to show on this video. And it's about a 30 something, 35 minute, less than 35 minutes for this video clip. I may skip through certain parts that I deem not necessary because I've watched it in its entirety already, and there are some parts in the video that I feel like, I mean, they didn't they clipped it down before they released it. They but they left parts, and the other parts they could have taken out, they left. But they did clip it and edit. We know how the police are when they release videos, body cams and all that. We don't get a full body cam from beginning to end. We're gonna get parts are gonna be edited out that they feel they need to edit out. So we got a pretty extensive amount, almost 35 minutes. But um so what's going on in this video? When the video starts, it shows her already standing out of the car talking to him, and then it skips to her being shot, being on the ground. But it's gonna pull it back, and it's gonna start explaining everything. And I may just go ahead and click because it does kind of explain it. I just wanted to explain what we're gonna be looking at. So if you got your babies, you're gonna be looking with your babies, trigger warning, parental advisory, all of that before I start, because this is a body cam. It does show the shots going off, shows her, and when she falls, they don't show her per se. They show them starting to render the aid, but we're not gonna see any blood or anything like that. But again, not for children and not for, I mean, it could be depending on the ages, but I would say just parental advisory before I start everything. And now to go into what happened. Again, this lady was sitting in the parking lot visiting someone at an apartment complex. And what happened was they were in the parking lot. She tells the officer, "Hey, I was visiting." She gives us a name of Butterfly, maybe a fictitious name. We don't know. She says, "I was visiting Butterfly." He now, mind y'all, when he comes up on her, he's already like he's coming with a lot of energy, a lot of he talking already talking like it's the way he's talking is not necessary. Like he's talking to her real reckless, real rude, cursing at her. He's the aggressor, so to speak, to put it out there like that. He's the aggressor. Um, he approached the vehicle, like I stated. Hey, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to be out here this time of night visiting this apartment complex. You're not allowed to sit in this parking lot. She says, "Okay, I didn't know. I'm sorry." And then it just goes from there. It goes down here from there. Um, she pretty much was like, "Okay, I'll leave. Are you gonna trespass me?" Let's see. He said he instead of him saying, "Yes, I'm gonna give you a trespass citation," he steadily escalates the situation by his demeanor, the way he's talking, the way he's yelling and cursing. He didn't bag up when she says, "Okay, I'm sorry, no, I'm supposed to be here." He could have bagged off and said, "Okay, I understand now. You know you're supposed to be here. I'm gonna go ahead and trespass you from the scene. Don't you come back or give you a trespass warning, any of that." He didn't do that. He took it upon himself to aggravate, agitate the situation, complete aggressor when it was unnecessary. And as y'all gonna see, I'm not gonna tell y'all step by step or word for word what was said, but I'm gonna come back afterwards, or I might pause it here and there to give some input. But again, to me, he escalated this. He was way too aggressive from the jump. Like I said, he walks up to the vehicle. "Hey, what are you doing out here in this parking lot? You're not allowed to be out here." She goes, "I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm visiting somebody." That's all she says is, "I was visiting somebody. I didn't know about no visit." She kept trying to explain it, but she was still, this lady never got loud. She never got aggressive. She was complying when she was sitting in the whole time she was in the vehicle. She was complying. Um, hey love, hey husband, I see your comment. Welcome into the live, everybody that's coming just now coming in, that's here watching. I appreciate the love. Um, appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you in advance for subscribing and tuning in. Okay. Now again, this man was way aggressive, and this is one of the reasons he was charged. But like I said, I'm not gonna get into telling what the video is gonna show. I'm gonna give my opinions after the video, but I'm gonna go ahead and play the video, and it does have audio and everything in it, and y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about with him being so aggressive. Um, when it first comes on, it shows the clip immediately with her standing outside, him talking to her. It escalated, but then it's gonna start with explaining it as it goes along because it got some narrations to it. But here we go.
Told you not to be here. Did you not rip your last time?
Yeah, no, but I'm not in the
You're gonna get a warrant out for your arrest. So let's not make this difficult because I will really make your life a living hell. Do you hear me? You're not allowed to be here past certain hours.
I did not know that.
Listen to me, okay? Can you just shut the up, really, for 10 seconds?
Why are you talking to me?
Because you don't listen. Stop! Get out!
Sir, what the
Stop the car!
You have a pulse, man?
I'm gonna start cleaning all this off. We don't know where the boy one is.
On October 3rd, 2023, in Las Cruces, New Mexico, an officer radios in shots fired, sending dozens of officers and first responders racing to the scene. When they arrive, they find that a woman has been shot in her car by one of their officers. Chaos and confusion reign over the scene as conflicting stories begin to surface, but with the officer's body camera rolling, the truth won't stay hidden for long. At 4:38 a.m., Officer Felipe Hernandez with the Las Cruces Police Department begins to investigate a suspicious car parked in an elderly housing complex, well past visiting hours. As he questions the suspect sitting inside, the situation rapidly escalates. And less than 10 minutes later, Officer Felipe Hernandez calls out a shocking alert over the radio.
80%. Shots fired.
Officers Alvarez and Guerrero are the first to arrive on scene, but the dire situation leaves no time for questions. A woman has been shot, and swift action must be taken if there's any hope of saving her life.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get her out, but I don't know where she's hit at. I might have lost my flashlight over there. Okay, here you go. Got your flashlight over there? Then we'll grab my flashlight. Okay, I think she's hit on the side.
She's not. Terry. Man, she's not. I don't think she's breathing, man.
Okay, we'll deal with that here in a bit. Is there any weapons in the car or anything like that?
Just the paintball gun, man.
Okay, don't reach for it or anything, okay? We're going to take her out.
We're doing it.
And just to pause it for a brief second, the person that we hear talking to the officer is the officer is trying to render the lady aid. The person that we hear is her passenger that was in the car with her. And him being the passenger comes into play because as you all can see, because like I said, they showing this here now, but it's gonna show us the very beginning of the body cam of what I was speaking on as far as how he came so aggressive with her in this. And like I said, just pay attention because the passenger in the car, like when the officer walked up, he wasn't even paying this man no attention at first. His full focus was on her and how he came up to her. And y'all gonna see what I'm talking about because when he notices this man in the car and notices there's somebody he had a run in with, he escalates. He's already escalated, already aggressive. But when he sees this man, it goes from 0 to 100. Like, well, not even 0 because he's already at 10. 10 and jumps all the way up, and then it escalates from there. But I'm gonna let it go so y'all can see what I'm saying.
I'm going to get her out.
Let's go out. What the? Terry.
Let me up. She has a...
She have a pulse, man?
Okay, I'm going to start cleaning all this off because we don't know where the boy one is. She has blood on the side, I believe. He went to go get his flashlight. He's over there. You want to just get this guy over him?
While Officer Alvarez continues to assess the victim, Officer Guerrero moves to escort the frantic passenger away from the vehicle. He seizes the opportunity to ask questions, hoping to make sense of the chaotic scene.
What happened, bro?
We were just chilling in the car.
Let's step over here, bro.
She's not breathing.
Medics are on the way. It's all right.
Guys, come on. Man, we're doing
I understand, bro. I understand.
In a frantic bid to prevent further blood loss, they scramble to pinpoint exactly where she's been shot.
I think it's on the side because I saw blood on the side and my arm is wet on the right side. Take off her sweater.
Is that good? Yeah. Yeah, just let me wipe it off. Quiet. Shut up.
Was it just what? Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. Chest seal applied. And CPR sensor.
Though the bullet wound has been sealed with tape, the woman has no pulse. To keep vital oxygen flowing throughout her body, Officer Aguilera begins performing CPR. Nearby, Officer Guerrero tries once again to get information about what happened from the witness.
All right, can you tell me what happened?
We were just sitting in the car, and then he came and told her to get out of the car, man.
Who did?
Mr. Hernandez, for no reason.
Okay, and then what happened after that?
And then she got out, and then he was looking at her, and then we took off. Like,
Okay, go ahead and calm down. So he came to the car?
she's not breathing, no, man.
Okay, they're helping her out. Medics are on the way, okay?
We weren't doing nothing. Man.
Okay, so he came up to the car. He told her to get out of the car. What happened after that?
Well, he was looking, and then we took off. But we weren't doing nothing in the first place.
Okay,
man.
I understand, but what happened? How did she end up on the floor?
He tased her.
He tased her?
Yeah.
Okay, and then did you hear gunshots, anything like that, bro?
Well, I think he tased her, man. Like, man, we weren't doing anything.
Okay.
No.
Do you know any reason why he would tase her?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Like, we were just chilling. Like, we were just hanging out.
Though his claims are deeply concerning, when the truth will finally be revealed, it will turn the case on its head. Meanwhile, as Officer Alvarez continues CPR, Officer Aguilera makes a disturbing observation.
She's bleeding out in the back still.
Yeah. You guys need more chest?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, another one, because this one, the blood kind of.
A chest seal, or you don't want to pack it first? Because it's just.
It's I already got blood all over me.
Another officer quickly joins Officer Guerrero and helps him get information from the witness, who is not keen to speak with the police.
What's her name?
Sir, for real, right now, during this time, like,
I gotta.
I know, but no, that's bull right there. Dude.
We're trying to figure out what happened, dude. I just got here.
I know, but she's not even breathing. You're trying to check them. Oh, come on, man.
Look, they're helping her out right now.
But she's not breathing, sir.
Okay. Medics are on the way. They can help her.
Yeah, but this was wrong in the first place.
I'm trying to understand what's happening. Okay.
I understand, but you guys want to do this? Wait, come on, man.
I have to.
Sir, for real.
Okay.
Like,
Do you want to give me your name?
not after this.
All right.
Sir, come on.
I'll get your name right now. Listen.
Okay, but this is bullshit. Like, you guys are up for blood for no damn reason. We weren't doing nothing, man.
Okay.
Wow, what the?
The reason why he stopped you guys?
No, we were just chilling in the car, minding our business. The car wasn't on or nothing.
Okay.
That was wrong. What he did, like, for no reason. Oh, what the?
Just trying to figure it out.
I know, sir, but come on. Like,
Though he refuses to provide his name, he does provide some details about his relationship with the victim.
Who is she to you?
she used to be my ex-girlfriend.
Your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, okay. We're just chilling. We're just hanging out, man.
Okay. At this time, we're just chilling. Okay.
I know it's late, but come on.
Yeah.
Where
are you guys heading?
We're gonna head to her house. Like,
okay. Where are you guys coming from?
Her in which area? She's
So
not breathing.
He's up there. Yeah, you'll see.
Finally, paramedics have arrived, and Officer Aguilera takes a moment to update them on the status of the victim.
She got one gunshot wound to the back. We had applied a chest seal, but the blood came off.
Actually, wound too, or just
entrance? Just an entry wound, and she doesn't have a pulse.
Gotcha. Okay.
We started CPR, but she was bleeding out too much, so we put another chest seal.
While paramedics take over life-saving measures, Sergeant Gonzalez arrives to take control of the scene. On his approach, he runs into Officer Hernandez, who's been led away from the scene by a fellow officer.
You hurt?
No, she just our doors. We're trying to back up.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna be with buddy officer? Yeah. Okay. Say it.
Okay, notice when they asked him, was he okay? I didn't mean to abruptly stop it, but when they asked him, was he okay? Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Her car door, she hit me with the car. It went from her car door hit me um, to, oh, she bagged up and hit me with the car. Keep that in mind while we keep watching this video, because it's actually going to show what happens when she's outside and he tells her to sit down. So she sits down and then it goes, but Here we go.
He's already being contacted. So if you just want to, I guess, take him down to the station, just wait there in the CID briefing. So we'll lock it down here. Is it way down there?
My bike and everything's right over here in front of Brother Court.
Okay.
But I did move my bike though. I went and got my bike and my flashlight and my notebook that hit the ground.
Okay. So where she hit? Right next to it. I don't think there's an exit. There's not an exit on it? No, it's one of the back. Hey, can you have him priority download his camera?
While the truth of what happened remains shrouded in mystery, it will be exposed through the footage from Officer Hernandez's body-worn camera in due time. In the meantime, a promising update on Terry's condition offers a glimmer of hope.
She still got cardiac activity. It's very slow. It's consistent with that, but if you see still very, very minor cardiac activity going away right there. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna skip past this because they're gonna show the body cam again. I'm gonna try to get back to when he initiates the technically want to stop because she was parked. But I do want y'all to see this female officer. She irked my nerve bad, so I'm gonna let this play a little bit. But she flipped like this man here. They had no idea his name or because nobody had ran him or checked him yet. She got on the scene. Everybody's investigating this officer involved shooting. She's just getting on the scene, and when she gets on the scene, she instantly looking at this guy like he's the one that just shot this lady. Why we ain't ran his name yet? He like she instantly she did it before they ran this man knew anything would happen. She called and asking the supervisors on the scene why we haven't ran him yet, why I can't run his name. Like she was just anxious.
Protecting both him and her and talking to him, giving you so these are nothing. If you get on your information, it's protecting both her and
he's a little code 19, but he's not really giving me anything yet.
I know, but what if I have a warrant or something?
that's not why we're here. No, that's not why we're here. We're here because we're trying to help her and help our officer, okay? I promise you that's why we're here. It doesn't have anything to do with running.
It's just Garcia. It's Six Garcia.
Your name is Jesus Garcia?
What's your phone number?
I got a new phone.
That's okay.
You know her name? You got her information? Did you get her 49?
Yeah, here, yeah.
You have it?
Oh, man.
Hold on a minute.
I just have his 49.
Okay.
Not hers.
Oh, no. Is she dead or what?
What's her name?
Terry Gomez. She died or what? She's
I
dead?
don't know. They're still working on it right now, okay? So just cooperate with these guys.
What is it, Terry?
Yeah, Terry Gomez.
Huh?
But soon, rumors of a troubling discovery in the victim's vehicle put the officers on high alert.
I don't know. You put him up the weapon?
Did you pat him down?
Say what?
Did you pat him down?
No, I didn't.
I would pat him down just because.
I know I already asked you if you had any weapons on you, but can I just make sure? Can I just pat you down real quick?
She came in.
You can put your hands behind your back here. And like I said, you're not in any trouble, so just bend you down.
We'll try to pull it down. Can take it out.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, okay. Come here, that's all. Come here, inside pocket. Yeah,
Hold on. Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it.
Other officers standing nearby expressed their confusion over the developing situation.
What's he doing? Fine. We're just quiet. I guess Bender told off first. Is he a witness? Yeah.
You said this is to a paintball gun?
See, the other officers like, oh, he a witness. Why are we patting him down? Why are we addressing him like he a suspect? She was the only one on the scene. We need your name. We need him patted down with this, that, and the third.
yeah.
Can I bag this?
Do we know what happened?
I don't know. Oh, it's that. No. Didn't simply possible to stand like because I don't know what
Is the
witness or
It was a passenger.
passenger.
that's her.
And
That's the ex.
and this was his
8:33. Just keep an eye. He's cooperative right now, so we'll just watch.
Yeah.
over here's good. Yeah.
You wanna sit down over here?
As Terry is finally loaded into the ambulance, one officer suspects that there's more to Jesus' involvement than any of them realize.
Can we rent him?
No, stand by.
Even though he's a passenger.
Yeah, we don't know if he's a suspect.
See how he telling her no, and she pushing it while we can't run him. She irked my nerves real bad.
Can I ask Sarge real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, Sarge, why aren't we running him?
Huh?
Why aren't we running him? There's a passenger, and he saw the whole thing inside the car.
You asked me. What do you mean?
Like, why aren't we running him?
I didn't say you couldn't. But you said to question him. Because he's got to be questioned with another agency because the whole task force is coming out.
So we can run him right now?
Yeah, you can run him on scene, just make sure he's clear and whatnot. But I mean, you don't need to. All we said is not to question him.
Do you have his 49?
Yeah.
Can you run it?
No, on two. We got channel 2 for us, so we'll just stay on 2.
Because nobody had pat him down when I walked up. Nobody did.
I didn't know anything about him. I thought he was a witness, so.
Oh, I'm just, why would I so, like, treating him like he's a suspect?
Treat him like he was.
Well, I don't know why I'm not treating him.
No, he's all right. I just honestly, I thought he was a witness that walked out of his house. So
He is whether he was in a car or walked out of his house, he a witness. Why is you trying to turn him into a suspect? I haven't figured it out yet. And I know later on when they do finally run his information and all of it comes out. But my thing of it is she instantly as soon as she gets on the scene and as backup, her first inkling was to say, why we ain't pat him down, why we ain't ran his name. Uh Treat him like a suspect because he's not a suspect. Everybody done told you he a witness. She pressing and pressing.
because nobody told me otherwise. So because I was doing all this and trying to make sure everything else was squared away. So.
But Jesus's true identity isn't the only thing this officer is curious about.
Yeah, what do you know?
About what?
Just everything.
This? I'll tell you no one.
What?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
The officers run Jesus's name through their database, unaware they're about to uncover more than what they bargained for. Meanwhile, as Terry reaches the hospital, officers and paramedics are left in a tense state of limbo, passing the time by discussing what little they know about the unfolding situation.
How many times did she get hit? Was it 2 or 1? Just 1. There's so much in the back right there. No exit. Was it? Yeah, it's cheer. The bike guy or? Yeah. I saw the bike there. I know you guys did the bike patrols that early. Yeah. He usually does them at night, you know. Yeah. But he checks out with people and he'll be like done with them like right away. And this one he checked out and just yeah. Is it all the way up there? Yeah. Cul-de-sac and then she went up. I think so. Yeah. Because we didn't even get no information on the radio. He checked out and then shots fired and that was it. Yeah.
See, and when they're saying checked out, he ran her name because and it's gonna show too. And when they go back to the body cam video, the footage, because he initially was like, "Do you got a driver's license? Is you got?" She was like, "Yeah, I got all of that. I got a driver's license. It's registered." Because he was, like I said, he was aggressive from the start of him pulling up on her. Because like they said, he was on bike patrol through this neighborhood. This is his area that he do his bike patrol. And he pulled up on them and was instantly told, and she told her she wasn't supposed to be there and this and that. Okay, I'm fine. I'll leave. Let me just find my keys. I'll leave. And it goes from there. But like they said, when they said he checked out, which basically he was on the radio, he was doing his thing with her. She checked out, everything went good with her. But as I stated before, if y'all remember, I said he recognized her passenger. He had a run in with the passenger guy and recognized him like, you ain't supposed to be over here. And he instantly, boom, escalated more, but let's play it.
But they aren't the only ones intrigued, as a nurse begins to ask questions of her own.
OIS. I don't. Officer involved shooting. I don't even know. I don't even know how. Like what? From the scene, it kind of looks like she tried to run him over.
Oh, she tried to run him over?
Yeah, I think so.
As the conversation continues, unsettling observations hint that there may be more to the story than they yet realize.
You ain't gonna find out that she's making me or nothing?
From this?
No, from that.
But I don't even know the cheese man.
You go in here.
Well, what it looks like, it's because he checked out and it's like it's like by El Paso. He just said shots fired, but we showed up on scene and it seems like they tried to run him over.
Oh.
So because the cases were like over there, and the car was over here. But
I would got a lot of people getting shot in the back though.
yeah, I didn't like the.
And y'all heard that nurse say how she get shot in her back.
Scene.
Yeah. Back at the scene, the result of Jesus's background check has come back, and one shocking revelation after the next leaves officers stunned.
I'm showing invalid suspended on an ID card only. 59185 brown eyes.
Controls.
Show that he has one out of the district attorney's office.
Plenty warm.
Actually, he's going to have 2.
Ooh. A little worse.
It's going to be failure to appear for code 16. History of resisting, evading, obstructing. 1 is going to be nationwide for controlled substance. 10,000 secured bond. Second is going to be 10,000 secured bond. And it's going to be for breaking and entering. He also has 1 out of LCPD for failure to appear for trespassing. And he has 6 munis.
Despite the alarming report, the officers choose to keep the information to themselves for now and continue to monitor Jesus while they await further instructions. Meanwhile, Officer Hernandez is being assessed at the police station and has revelations of his own to share.
All right, Hernandez, all we're doing is we're gonna be taking overall pictures. We'll be sticking little numbers or letters on each individual portion of your vest. So there's some questions I need to ask real quick. Are you injured? Yes. Okay. Have you been checked out by medical staff yet? Okay. We'll make sure we get that done for you, okay? During the shooting, were you kneeling, prone, mounting, or something else? Standing. Standing. Okay. How many rounds do you load in your magazine? Topped off. What is this? 16 plus 1. Okay. 16 plus 1. So basically, we're going to be taking pictures around your hands, arms, you name it. We're taking pictures, okay?
Okay, so you said you were injured. Is it just these?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so if you can just give your arms up for me.
While his alleged injuries could support his claims that Terry attempted to run him over, the true story can only be verified by the footage, which has yet to be seen. In the meantime, the sun has risen on the crime scene, and the officers have bad news for Jesus, who's been patiently waiting to be released from detainment.
Hey, thank you, Sandra. We'll detain him for now, and then we'll try to move him. Who ran him?
Well, technically they ran, but I'm not sure. It's a car.
What?
It's
I ran. Oh, that's good. Does he possibly have warrants? I know. I thought we were hard. Oh, we are now. Okay, cool. The warrants for this male subject that we ran out here, can you confirm them, please? Stop tensing up. Relax your arm.
I'm not tensing up. You're the one pushing it.
Because you're.
What am I
flexing
doing?
your arm.
I'm not fixing my arm.
Okay.
What did I do wrong? Why are you guys all being with me now? When I've been waiting here this time. This is crazy. What did I do?
And I agree with him. Her ass right here. She pushed and pushed. We need to run him. And I'm not saying he don't need to go to jail for his warrants, but like he said at this time, y'all told me because he even said I got warrants. Oh, we ain't talking about that right now. We dealing with the shoot with what's going on with her, making sure she okay. So they dismissed when he said something about the warrants. They dismissed it. Oh, but this one here didn't let it go. She wanted to for some reason when she got on the scene and knew he was a passenger that later car. She wanted him to go. It's something in her wanted him to go to jail.
Wrong. Because I'm asking you questions because I'm worried about her. I want to go to the hospital and see if she's okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys are arresting me because I want to see if she's
You're going to jail.
okay.
Did she know?
Hey, Central 1107 has one military. Oh, you're talking about?
Oh,
And she was so excited. She was smiling and kicking when they said who ran him. Oh, technically I did.
using my arm like that.
Does your arm like what?
I'm not. Because I'm not asking no questions.
Like anything, bro. Just walk.
Jesus is swiftly taken to jail and left with uncertainty about Terry's fate. Soon an investigative team arrives and begins to meticulously survey the scene, attempting to piece together what may have happened.
It's hard to tell, like, after the speakers was looked at so far, but I get to know the chief and part and stuff over here. And then the interaction with the majority of it was over there. She ends up reversing it.
However, processing the crime scene proves to take longer than anyone anticipated. As two officers stand by and guard the victim's car, they begin to engage in an intriguing discussion.
So, what did you guys come up with? I think I'll watch it. Comes on YouTube or something, which I doubt. Maybe, because I feel like they've all been coming out on YouTube lately. All someone has to do is request it. Don't they have to go through like a bunch of steps or something like to request it? Yeah, there's like forums and stuff.
They spoke that right on up. I'm gonna watch the video. It's gonna come out on YouTube. It sure did.
At the other end of the cul-de-sac, officers Witten and Martinez have been asked to watch over vital evidence. However, multiple unexpected encounters put the integrity of the crime scene in jeopardy. At 11:40 a.m.,
So I'm gonna skip this little part. Basically, he left the crime scene and went into the apartment to rest. Well, because there was something else going on over there.
Officer Martinez hears a commotion nearby.
Got your stuff.
Good thing you took the TV, Mom.
I know.
Drop it. Hold on, turn it around.
When I came 2
I've been
days
gone
ago,
for 2
they
weeks.
were.
No, from here on out, you're trespassing.
Road.
What is your name?
I'll give you my name once we get off the road. Get off the road.
And then right here, this lady just so happened was looking for somebody, and she's asking where 15 and where I guess apartment 15, I guess, or building 15. And this man here, this officer here, get off the road, get off the sidewalk. Like all this is unnecessary. This is portions that they could have clipped out.
Get off the road.
You get off the road.
I think I'm gonna go look over there. I was looking for somebody.
Do not walk on the roadway or on the sidewalks.
God bless.
Well, what the hell she supposed to walk in? He gonna say don't walk on the road or the sidewalk. Well, what the hell she supposed to do then?
Do not walk on the roadway or any of the sidewalks. You're still walking on the sidewalk. Please get off the sidewalk.
So where am I gonna find 15?
Off the sidewalk, please, ma'am. If you're going to go on this side, you need to go around and go on the fence line.
That's where I was going.
You were in the middle of the road.
No, that's where I was walking where you told me get off the sidewalk. How can I get off the sidewalk if I was going that way? Really?
Despite the intrusion, the crime scene remains preserved. Soon, investigators finish gathering evidence. All that remains is to view the eye-opening footage where the shocking truth of what really transpired between Officer Hernandez, Teresa Gomez, and Jesus Garcia is finally revealed.
Roll the window down.
So this is here. They've now showing his body cam from the beginning, the initial interaction between him and them sitting in the car. And as y'all can see, like I said, he came in hot.
Leave your hands where I can see them. Okay, just leave your hands where I can see them. I don't know that. Roll your window down, ma'am. Open the door.
It's just a pinball gun.
Step over here.
I don't have.
Step over here.
No.
We're not doing nothing wrong, sir.
I'm looking for my keys. I can't find them. It's just a pinball gun.
Okay, what's in his waist right there?
That's a pinball gun.
It's a pinball gun, sir.
Step out.
We're not doing nothing wrong, though.
Step out, ma'am.
I don't need to step out.
Step out now, or I'm gonna pull you out.
You cannot pull me out. Excuse me, call your sergeant. I want your sergeant. I want your sergeant.
Ma'am.
Don't touch me.
Ma'am, step out, please.
Don't touch me.
Step out.
Don't touch me.
Step
I
out.
want to record this right now.
Go ahead, step out.
I want to record this. Don't touch me.
Step out.
No.
Come on, hurry up.
No.
Who are you here visiting?
I'm Butterfly.
It's too late to be visiting Butterfly.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I came out to look for my keys.
This is public housing, ma'am.
I
Step out.
understand that. No, no, sir. Don't touch me, sir.
Despite his demands, Terry remains seated, prompting the officer to deliver an alarming threat.
Okay. You're gonna get tased.
No, you're not gonna take.
Step out then.
I'm gonna call.
Step.
Nothing wrong.
You are. I'm asking you to step out. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
Step
I'll
out.
Step out. Why do you want me to step out though?
So I can talk to you. This guy has paintball guns. I don't know what else he has there.
It's just a pinball.
It doesn't matter, ma'am. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It still looks like a gun, does it not?
No.
Yes, it does.
It's just a laser gun.
Step over here, right here.
Sir, look at.
If you pull that out again, bro, we're gonna have issues.
Tensions rapidly escalate the moment the officer realizes he's seen the passenger before.
Show me your face. Show me your face.
I'm not doing nothing, sir.
Jesus Garcia.
I'm not.
Holy you're back on the property.
No, I'm not. I'm in the car.
You're on the property.
Sir, come
You're
on.
on the property.
I'm in.
I just told you not to be here. Didn't I rip your last time?
Yeah, no, but I'm not in the
You're gonna get a warrant out for arrest. Step over here. Shut the up. Come here, man. Come here.
Why?
Here's what's going on. Okay?
What?
This is public housing. Okay? There's rules and regulations that need to be followed. Okay? He's trespassed. Okay? He's trespassed. He has 5 warrants out for criminal trespassing. Okay? Judge already ripped his and told him not to be here. Guess what? He's here again. Okay? So again, I'm going to ask you, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for my keys. I was here visiting Butterfly.
At what time? What time did you leave at?
I just barely walked out her door and I'm looking for my keys because I can't find them anywhere. And my mother left me in her house.
Okay. So what is your name?
My name is Terry.
Is that really your name?
Yes, it is.
Okay. What's your last name?
Why?
Ma'am, I'm doing a investigation. You have a trespasser here right now.
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm telling you. What is your last name?
Let me just go get my keys.
What is your last
Let me just go
name?
get my keys.
What is your last name?
It's Leva.
Okay. What is your date of birth? You can do this one of two ways.
I don't have to answer this.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
Why?
You have to provide me with your name and date of birth. That is the law. All right. If there's probable cause for as a crime being happening, he's already trespassed. That is my probable cause. Okay.
The situation further escalates as Officer Hernandez makes yet another threat to Terry.
Do you see what I'm saying, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. How do you want to do this? I can either charge you. Listen to me. Okay. Don't make things difficult for me. Okay. I've been doing this for the last 3 years. Okay. I know this area. I know cars that are supposed to be here and cars that aren't supposed to be here. Okay. So let's not make this difficult because I will really, really make your life a living hell. Do you hear me? Okay. I will tow your car. As a matter of fact.
No, don't tow my car. I'm visiting her. She's allowed to have guests. Janelle!
She's allowed to have guests at certain times, ma'am.
I did not know that. She did not tell me that.
Okay. Again, that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Well, let me just
but if you want to make things difficult,
no, I don't.
Okay. So hear me out. Okay. And just be quiet for like 10 seconds.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
This is public housing.
Okay, I understand that.
There's rules and regulations that they sign when they first move in.
I understand that. I'm not breaking the rules.
Ma'am, you keep obviously. Okay. But still, you're here.
I
okay.
To leave.
It doesn't matter. You're here and you don't live here. I know that for a fact.
I found him.
Okay. So listen to me.
Okay.
Okay. And please just be quiet.
Okay.
Okay. You're trespassing. Number 1.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Number 2. Okay. You're not allowed to be here past certain hours.
I did not know that.
Listen to me. Okay. Can you just shut the up, lady, for 10 seconds?
Why are you talking to me?
Because you don't listen. You don't listen. You're just like Jesus Garcia. You want to argue all the time. Okay. But you're not listening.
Terry then makes a request in the hopes of bringing this heated confrontation to a peaceful end.
Can you just give me a pass ticket and I'll go?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Why not?
Okay. Number 1, this car isn't drivable.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that closes. Okay. Number 2.
It's not stolen. It's insured.
I didn't say it was stolen. Okay. Okay. So you're trespassing though.
See, he couldn't get her for her car because he wanted so bad to say you can't drive this car. I'm gonna get your car. Because think back a few moments ago, he said, I can do this to how I can make your life a living hell. Your car is not drivable. He jumped to cursing her out, telling her shut the F up. Then gonna try to say your car not drivable and all that. And she like, what do you mean my car not drivable? I'm registered, insured, all of that.
Okay, there's rules. Know that. I don't care if you know it or not. I'm telling you. And the fact that you're making it difficult, I'm asking you to step out of the car. That's resisting obstructing. Okay? Yeah. When I ask you to do something, you gotta step the out. Okay? You understand?
Yes.
Okay. So next time you're here and you're visiting Butterfly at these strange hours of the time, remember that. Rules and regulations. Okay, you can't be here past certain hours.
I'm sorry.
This is an elderly, disabled community.
I'm sorry.
That's why these rules and regulations are here.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
Yes.
So, again, what is your name?
Maybe nice.
Yes. What's your name?
Terry.
Terry what?
Garcia.
Garcia, what's your date of birth?
That's his last name. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just lied to me once already, so you're about to get put in handcuffs.
Terry Leva.
Okay. Thank you. What is your date of birth?
78.
Let me ask you, do you have warrants? No?
I know.
Do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes, but not on me. I have a picture of it.
No, that's fine. So if I run your name, you're going to have a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Okay.
Satisfied with the information given by Terry, he once again addresses Jesus directly.
Jesus Garcia, be aware, I'm going to put a warrant out for your arrest. You're back on the property when you're told not to be.
Is he going to get arrested?
Listen to me. Listen to me, okay? Again, you make stupid comments all the time because you don't want to listen, okay? The judge told you, because I spoke to the judge the last time I put that warrant out, you're not to be on the property. Doesn't matter if you're in the car, doesn't matter if you're flying over the air, you're on the property, okay? I'm going to put a warrant out for your arrest, okay? Be aware about who you hang out with, ma'am. Stand by real quick. 84 Centrals. Burley Court, I'll be out with 2 Code 24 individuals. Going to time 2.
Can I get him sit down?
You can have a seat now.
Shortly after entering the vehicle, Terry makes a fateful decision.
See, to me, he told her to sit down. To me, you should have waited till you got through there and say, "Hey, get back in your car. You good to go." If you are already this hyped up and thinking what you thinking, why not tell her, "Hey, no, don't sit down yet until I get through with my investigation and I get through running everything." That's my thing.
Sending the encounter spiraling toward a violent end.
80 what? $80 Central 2. Stop. Stop. 80% shots fired.
If you notice, the car started reversing. He stepped back. When he seen her crank the car up, he was still talking. Then he went, "Hey." She was already backing up. He attempted to grab. Why he attempted to grab her car door, I don't know, of a backing up car. He goes, "Hey," and he steps back out from the door and pulls his weapon. And at this point, she's already started to turn the car. So now he's literally behind, basically almost. Let me go back it up just a sec.
Toward a violent end.
80 what? $80 Central 2.
He runs to the door and hollers, "Stop." He chases.
Stop.
He's nowhere about to get
80% shots fired.
He chases in behind. She's already backed out and turned before he even fired, before he even said stop and fire. Once he hit, that's why she hit in the back. She's literally behind the car and she's going off. And he fires. He wasn't in no danger.
Get out, sir. What the stop the car? Stop the car. Get out so I can get medical assistance. Get out.
And I didn't understand this. Stop the car and get out. You know, you just shot her. How are you telling her to stop the car and get out? That's why the car rolled as slow as it did, because at this point she shot it unconscious.
This is up, man.
84 to start me fire 55.
Get out. We weren't
Get out.
doing nothing.
She almost hit me with the car. Get out.
In the beginning,
Get out. Get out.
Man, that's crazy, man.
She almost hit me with the car.
I know, but we were doing it in the beginning.
It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to find out what's going on here. And you're trespassed. I recognize you're trespassed. Doesn't matter. 84 Central 1 for Burley Court.
Terry, look.
No, shots fired on my part. She almost hit me with the car.
Come on, Mr. Man, we weren't doing nothing.
Terry, stay with me, Terry. Terry, stay with me.
And then this whole time he's standing with his hand on top of the car, but when they get there, he's gonna say, "Oh, I was trying to get her out." No, you didn't.
45-year-old Teresa Terry Gomez was pronounced dead at the Mountain View Medical Center Hospital at 5:54 a.m., and Officer Felipe Hernandez was placed on a 3-day paid administrative leave. It must be noted that being charged with a crime does not imply guilt, and that individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Following an investigation on January 1st, 2024, Officer Hernandez was charged with second-degree murder with a $20,000 unsecured bond. He entered a plea of not guilty. His trial by jury is set to begin on December 9th, 2024.
Okay, so it was a lot in that. Then I'm gonna go over here to the few of the news articles. Let me and start sharing this tab. Okay. So initially, they had one trial they set, but then it kept getting pushed. So finally now they have a trial date. Let's see. So he was supposed to go to trial in June. They pushed it back. Then there was another delay. Let's see. I think they have a final court date. Oh, well, I can't see no news articles. So he was supposed to go on trial. So his charges, he was announced that he was charged back in January of last year, 2024, and in his trial, the original, very first trial date that they gave is that it was gonna be in December 2024. Then it got moved to June 2025, and now it has been moved again. If I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to start. They had said August, but I'm thinking if I remember right, I read something it's actually gonna start September this year. But this here gives a this is basically written explanation of what we just saw in the video. So this happened on October 3rd, 2023. He was on bicycle patrol when he approached Miss Teresa Gomez, who was sitting in her car, which was parked, and she had Jesus Garcia in the passenger seat. And yes, they were at a public housing complex. And she got out of the car. As we saw, they went back and forth, and she finally got out. Gabe finally got through talking to her and got the information. And she said, "Hey, can I sit down?" He said, "Yes, take a seat." And it said she took a gunshot wound to the chest. But as we saw in the video, it said that they were saying it looked like one went in her back and did not exit. So, but I don't know exactly. I don't think we actually got the autopsy report. And it's just part of a statement that was released. It says, "What we can tell you is that from the very beginning of Mr. Hernandez's interaction with Ms. Gomez, ability to manage protocol is non-existent. His interaction with her, just on a human level, was exceptionally subpar and certainly did not meet the standards that LCPD demands of his officers when they are encountering civilians in the field," Byer said. And then the city reached a $20 million settlement agreement in the wrongful death lawsuit that was filed against them by her estate on her behalf. And it is the largest civil lawsuit in the history of the city. And the city council actually had to approve a financial option to pay out this because it was such a big settlement. So far, $2 million has been paid from the city's legal department liability fund. The remaining money will be financed through the issuance and sales of taxable municipal gross receipts, tax revenue bonds. The move will not raise tax. So basically, they got to go deep in their pocket, in the city's pocket, to pay out this woman's family for him killing her. And that says a lot when the lawsuit is filed and the city sells it as quick as they sell it this lawsuit. They sell it in November 2024. Let me see. I think it was. So yeah, they filed the lawsuit in January 2024. By November 2024, they had already basically settled. So yeah, it was filed January. By November, 11 months later, it was settled. They settled quick with her family and for a large amount. And then he also filed a lawsuit, breach of contract lawsuit against the police association. So basically, what he's saying, I'm guessing he's saying they won't pay for his lawyers for him to defend himself. Let me see. Hernandez has filed a breach of contract lawsuit against the Las Cruces Fraternal Order Police Lodge Number 8. The lawsuit states that a portion of union dues are used for a legal defense fund for officers who are involved in officer-involved shooting. He filed his lawsuit March of this year. According to court documents, Hernandez applied for legal defense funding but was denied due to what union representatives have described as a lapse in dues in March 2022 that had not been reinstated. According to the lawsuit, Hernandez said his dues were current. So basically, what he's saying is, hey, I paid my dues. Why I can't get no get my lawyer paid for? So he want his lawyer paid for, but they're saying they're not able to pay his lawyer due to dues not being paid. Um, and yeah, her family got $20 million from the city for him killing her. Yeah, they paid her family out to and 20 million. Yeah, that's a large settlement to reach. I wonder how much was they asking for in the beginning for them to reach a $20 million settlement. They had to been asking for plenty of money to get that type of to get them to grant that type of money. And he hadn't even went on trial yet. Let me see. Do I have his picture to show y'all him? And I have her on my thumbnail. I'm trying to. So this is him right here. This one here is him. I'm trying to see. Do they have another picture of him? No, not in this article. It says in a statement, the city of Las Cruces said that the settlement should not indicate criminal guilt on the part of Hernandez and noted that it will respect the criminal justice process. This settlement should be understood as a statement of the city's profound feeling of loss for the death of Gomez and other cities. Condolences to her family, it added. Shannon Kennedy, attorney for Gomez's family, said in a statement to the Las Cruces Sun News that Gomez's parents, children, and siblings are still mourning her loss. They are grateful to the city of Las Cruces for recognizing the injustice of Teresa's death. Kennedy said they trust that the city will redouble efforts to make sure no other family suffers the tragedy of losing a loved one to recent police conduct. NBC News has contacted an attorney for Hernandez for comment overnight and had not received a response at the time of the publication. So him and his lawyer then went quiet. They ain't come in. They ain't doing none of that. Well, but yeah, they gave her family $20 million in that lawsuit. But this is what I wanted to say. I can stop sharing in regards to this. So now that we played the video, and I did skip just a little bit. I played it mostly in its entirety. I skipped over a couple of parts, like where he was telling the lady to get off the road, and then the part where they went to the apartment. It had nothing to do with this crime scene, but they went to the apartment, and then that guy, he didn't go to jail. They asked he basically was a squatter. He was homeless and he broke into that apartment because he thought it was empty and went in there. They found him in there sleeping. He didn't take anything or anything like that. He just was in there taking baths and sleeping and eating stuff like that. He didn't take nothing out. And the people in there said, no, we don't want to press no charge. We just don't want him to come back. So they trespassed him from the scene and he was let go. And it just skips back to the next altercation, which was the lady walking and the police officer saying, "Hey, get off my crime scene." She was like, "I'm not trying to be on crime scene. I'm just trying to go to number 15." And then I showed y'all that part where they had their little back and forth, and I skipped a little bit to skip past that. Nothing happened with her. She just kept, she went back and forth with the officer for a second and went on about her business to go where she was going. And they skipped it. They didn't even show her walking, and they just showed the last interaction where she said, "I'm trying to go this way. I'm looking for somebody, looking for 15." And he said, "Well, get off my grass, get off the road." And she kept on going. She got his name and badge number because she said, "You don't have to talk to me like that." And then she left and it went back to the original. And if you look at the tone of these officers during these other two interactions, you can literally see how they interact with people. Like, I don't know if it's something that's within the police department, but they need some training on how to deal with civilians. They really do, because you can see not only from his interaction with Miss Teresa, but you can see from the interaction of the other officers on those other scenes how they escalate quick, like, and they don't know how to talk to people. Like, the statement that was released when they were saying the way he approached her, the way he was already highly escalated and stuff, is not just on a human level. It's not how they should be interacting with people. And that's what they were saying. They were saying the way he interacted with her was uncalled for from the beginning. Because from the beginning, he had this situation escalated and going up when it was not necessary. When she was cooperating, she was talking to him. When he said roll the one down, open the door, whatever. She rolled the window down, and this, but she also opened the door, and he was able to see inside the car. And when he said something about a weapon, they said we got a BB gun. They actually pulled it out, showed him, okay, lay it down, don't pick it up no more. They didn't pick it up no more. Now, she did get a look combative when he said step out the car. She's like, why I need to step out? She wanted to know why you approaching me. What did I do? Because at that point, he had not told her you did something wrong, anything like that. He immediately approached, and when he said open the door, after he said open the door, he said step out, talk to me. When he could have politely said, hey, you're not supposed to be here outside at certain hours, and and that's why I'm approaching your vehicle to see what's going on. And could you step out the car and talk to me? That, I mean, and that would have kept everything calm. But even the bosses came out with a statement and said, no, that's not how we approach people. He approached already highly escalated. The way he was talking to her, you could be have more. Basically, what they saying is to have more decorum. We understand you doing your patrol, you want to assert your authority, but it's ways you go about doing it. In so many words, is what they said in this when they made that statement of even in the human, just looking at it from a human standpoint. And the way he talked to her was not necessary. They came out against him and said that almost immediately. Like, no, he didn't have to. That the start of the interaction was wrong. It's not how we train. Not. It was a subpar. So that just lets you know right there off top. And then not only that, he kept escalating the situation. He wasn't trying to de-escalate. He was escalating from beginning to end. He was escalating that situation. If you notice this, you know this guy got warrants. You could have told her, "Okay, ma'am, I need to get him out the car. I need you to step to the sidewalk and sit still." And he could have told him, "You come on, get out the car, and come back here and talk to me." If you was like, "Hey, he got a warrant out, or I'm finna put a warrant out for his arrest." Like, you could have done, or you could have called for backup because okay, I'm gonna call backup out here at this point because it's this situation. I recognize him. He's trespassing. We trespassed him before. Call for backup and say, hey, get him out the vehicle. He already has trespass warrant. It was ways he could have went about this, and they could have avoided this from escalating as much as it did. This lady hadn't committed no crime. I don't think he said was this is a suspicious vehicle. There was what he called in on his radio was two suspicious people in a suspicious vehicle in the public housing context. It's complex. That's what he called in over the radio that he was checking out. He was got her name. Like she gave her name, and you could tell she was a bit skittish, a bit nervous because when he asked, he now mind you, she gave it her first and last name the first time. He asked her again. I guess he didn't write everything down because he was in the middle of talking to her and the dude, what's your name? And she said Terry Garcia. Accidentally gave his last name because he had just got through shouting and calling the man name. So she just was like Terry Garcia. And she said, oh, I'm sorry, that's his last name. I'm sorry, I said his last name. So she immediately caught that she had slipped out and said his name. She wasn't trying to be lying or deceive or anything like that. She simply said out that name because she had literally just heard him say that name. So she just said Garcia, but she corrected it. Hey, my name is this. First and last name is this. Boom. He said, okay, what's your date of birth? She gave date of birth. He's the one said, okay. She said, can I sit down? Okay, yeah, go sit down, ma'am. Take a seat. He could say, no, I don't want you to sit down yet. Let me finish doing this first. I'll let you know when you get back in the car. Still would have been cool because she ain't got no time to crank the car. And I'm not saying she was right by cranking the car up and backing out. By no means was that the right thing to do. When he was already high, already it was already a highly confrontational, like it was already highly escalated interaction, highly confrontation interaction already. Everything was already on 10 already. So for her to get in there and crank that car was an absolute wrong move. And I hate she did that. I wish she would have just, when she got back in there, just sat still, waited on him to get through doing what he was gonna do. Then when he said you can go ahead and leave. And she even asked him, "Can you give my trespass citation so I can go?" No, I'm not doing it. Like she was more so trying to de-escalate the situation than what he was, in my honest opinion. He wasn't trying to de-escalate, not at all. Like I said, he could have, when he noticed dude in that car, he could have called her back up at that point. Like, hey, I need backup out here. He's been trespassed before. He ain't supposed to be here. Give me somebody out here that can assist. He could have easily done that, but this wasn't what was on his mind. He there wasn't de-escalation was not what he was thinking about that night. Um, and then and then we seen in the body cam when she got in the car initially, she initially didn't crank up. She sat down. There was a moment of her just sitting there. Then she cranked the car up. When she cranked the car up, he was standing like because you could see her car door open. He wasn't like up on the car when she got in the car and cranked the car up. He was stood back. He walked up because he heard the car crank up and seen her start reversing. He walked up to the door and grabbed the door. Why would you grab the door if you see her backing up? You see her backing up. At this point, you call for backup. You read out the tag number. Hey, I got this vehicle. I was doing a they was at this place. I got this vehicle. I need backup. I need somebody. This vehicle gonna be running. They basically run. They fleeing from my scene, and he could have put the bolo out for the car and put her tags and stuff out there. But no, again, he escalates again. Besides, he gonna try to stop the car. Just a whole moving car, and you're gonna try to stop a whole moving car by grabbing the car. You know you weren't gonna stop the car by grabbing the car though. Him grabbing the car door was his way of saying she hit me with the car. And basically what it comes down to. He grabs the car door, she's still bagging out. And she didn't just floor it and bag out. She bagged out slow. She was rolling, like she didn't just hit it and zoom back and take her. No, she bagged up slow. She put in reverse and started bagging up slow. He grabs the car door. She's already, and when he grabbed the car door, because she had already started rolling back, he grabs the car door. She turns her wheel and goes the other way, away from him. So she wasn't hitting him. She turned her wheel and went forward. She never backed up and went in his direction. She backed up, went forward the other way, away from him. And that's when he shoots. To me, him shooting at that point when she's already going the opposite way, she's no longer a threat. She's facing away from you. There's no reason you should have just been shooting into the car. You could have shot at the tire. Again, call back up, give him her license plate number. Hey, I got a suspect that's fleeing. Anything aside from shooting. And like I said, they saying a gunshot wound to the chest. So I don't know if when he fired off the first shot and it hit her as she was turning, because he didn't shoot when he was standing there in her door and shoot like this. No, he shot when the vehicle rolled that way. He boom, 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 let off some shots, and one of them struck her. And they're saying she got struck in her chest, but I don't know if it struck because one of the officers when they were on the scene and the medics were saying it looked like she got hit in the back. But I'm assuming that they were saying chest wound because they were saying no exit wound and one in the back. So I don't know if it went in and it traveled through her chest and they were saying chest wound because or it might have came in through the side of her torso. Maybe why they were saying chest wound. I'm not sure. We haven't seen a actual formal autopsy report, so I'm not gonna speak on where she was shot. I could just say what they said because at one point in the video it said she took one to the back with no exit wound. Another point in the video said she took reportedly took a chest shot. Well, we don't know because they ain't released no autopsy or nothing like that. Because of course his trial still coming up. But what I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, he shot and killed this lady, and it wasn't necessary. And clearly it wasn't necessary because her family filed that lawsuit, and it was settled in within months. We know they don't settle no lawsuit, no wrongful death lawsuit, especially when it's against the police department. They don't settle that fast. We've never seen those wrongful death lawsuits settle that fast against the police, the city, and the police department. We never see them settle that fast, especially when he ain't even went to trial yet, and they not already settled. Cause you they wait after the criminal trial because they feel like it was just, especially when the officer saying it's justified. We got video that it was justified. They ain't gonna offer no settlement. Then a $20 million settlement on top of that too. That's a big settlement for him to be trying to say, "Oh, it's self-defense," and then after the city settles, they comes out and say, "Oh, this don't mean he guilty. This doesn't mean guilt or anything like that. We waiting on it to go through the trial and all that, but we did settle with her family. It's a matter of letting them know we grieving with them, stuff like them, like that. Baby, y'all settle because y'all know he was wrong. Cause all I know is I don't care what y'all said about it. He was wrong, and none can that can be said can justify him shooting this lady the way he did because again she didn't hit him with the car and there was the narrative he instantly put out there when they started showing up. She hit me with the car. It went from she hit me till she tried to hit me, but his very first statement to the very first officer on the scene was she hit me with the car. She hit me with the car. He didn't change to she tried to hit me to the car till later on down the line. Then it was, oh, she tried to hit me with the car. Oh, but yeah, we'll see how this play out once they go to court and everything like that, and see what the if the DA be able to go ahead and get him proved as guilty. See if they found him guilty or what have you, and if he is found guilty, what type of jail sentence he end up with. But right now, it has not went to court. Um, they keep pushing the court. He had the original trial date was supposed to be December of 2024. It was continued again to January of this year. And then it was pushed from January to June. Now it has been pushed again. And I think the last date, I think they said it was going to either be the end of August, beginning of September. He was going to go to court. Or if I see any court proceedings, I'll bring an update out back on it. It's regarding to his courts, and if the trial starts, I'll bring any coverage they have of the trial or anything like that. I'll bring it back. But I just want to share that footage because when I saw that footage and saw how he acted from the very beginning, it just took me. I was taken aback because, I've seen plenty of officer involved shootings, and I've seen officers interact in crazy ways with people. But when I saw that video, it was just like the lady had her car insurance, her car was registered, her driver's license. He literally killed this lady for sitting in the parking lot. And don't get me wrong, I understand, like he was saying, she was at it's a elderly disabled public housing community. So they have set visiting hours where you can't be over there at certain times of the night. But if the person she visiting is not telling her, hey, you can't be over here this time of night, that time of night, she's not gonna know that unless she's notified of this. So she can know what time to come and what time she needs to leave. The lady did not make her aware of that. The lady flat out whoever she was with couldn't have made and she because it's been a time since she said, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I apologize. I'm getting ready to leave. We just walked out. We were getting ready to leave. So that tells me when he I believe her when she says, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Can you give me my trespass papers so I can leave? She was trying to escalate. She apologized. I know at least a dozen times to this officer. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Then he tell her, shut the fuck up, lady. Listen to me. You ain't fucking like he was cursing his yelling the whole entire time. Like I said, he started the interaction on 10 and just kept going up, kept going up. He never came down, never tried to de-escalate. He started out aggressive and he kept getting more and more and more aggressive as the interaction went on. So it was just crazy. But yeah, he's been charged. Um, I think they charged him second degree. So yeah, right here it said the trial date was delayed to August the 25th. So it's supposed to start at the end of. Let's see. Let's see. He was supposed to go on trial June 2nd, but when they went and got it pushed back as well, couldn't continue. And I think I'm trying to see is he charged with. Yeah, he's charged with second degree murder. Let's see. They kind of contradicting themselves too. Let's see. Because they were saying that it shouldn't be been screwed as them saying guilt or innocence. But then, and this is his mug shot right here. This is him, Mr. Felipe Gomez. This is him. This is Miss Teresa. I mean, I'm sorry, I gave Felipe Hernandez is his name. It's the former officer's name. Miss Teresa Gomez, and this is her again. So yeah, he was supposed to go trial June the 2nd, but it was pushed back. Okay, yeah, the city said in a statement there. Okay, so yeah, Las Cruces police officer Felipe Hernandez killed Teresa Gomez, 45, last year, and the city said in a statement Monday that his actions on the morning of October 3rd were so severe that charges were brought against Hernandez. So they basically were saying, yeah, his actions were severe. But then they come back, oh, the settlement is just to let their family know that we are grieving along with them. It should be understood as a statement of the city's profound feeling of loss for the death of Gomez. They tried to downplay the settlement, but they also, in one breath, said his actions were so severe and unnecessary that he was shot. So they contradicting themselves a little bit with those two statements. But what it comes down to, it's just something I want to say. No, this my her. Okay. What it comes down to, them saying we don't agree with him killing her. Him killing her was unnecessary. That's what they're saying with this settlement, and they're saying we know he did wrong. Yeah, we not standing behind him. And then, hey, Auntie, how long you been here? You might have to come get ready to end. As you can see, I've been live over an hour, and I'm getting ready to end. So you can go back once I end and watch the video. There's a whole video there of what I was just explaining, and just a quick recap since you did just pop in. Hold on. It was a video of Miss Teresa Gomez. She was shot by former LCPD or Las Cruces Police Department officer Felipe Hernandez. She was 45. He was on bike patrol that night. She was sitting in her car with a gentleman, Mr. Jesus Garcia, who had previously been trespassed from this apartment complex. It was a public housing for elderly disabled people. Um, And basically, they was sitting out in the car. He pulled up on them, called it in as a suspicious vehicle with two individuals inside the vehicle, and started questioning the lady. But the thing of it is, Auntie, when he got on that scene, it immediately started out as him being hostile from the very beginning. Um, but just go back and watch the video, and you can leave a comment once you get a chance. Because I'm finna end now, but you can go back and watch it. The video started once I end, and then post. You just watch my live from the beginning, and it shows everything I just went over. It shows how he shot this, and what happens is he shoots the lady. I can tell you that he shoots this lady. Um, because she bagged out. She kept begging him, just give me my citation, my for trespass, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave. And he was threatening this lady to tow a car and all of that. He was throwing all type of threats at this lady. And she jumped in the car and cranked it up and started backing out. And then she didn't hit the gas and floored. She just kind of rolled back a little bit. He grabs the car door and then he steps back and pulls his weapon. And as she's going away from him is when he fires. But you will see, I'm getting ready to end. Like I said, I've been over here over an hour. And but yeah. He's been charged, Auntie, with second-degree murder. He's set to go to trial on August the 25th, so at the end of this month. And another in 2 weeks' time, he'll be going on trial for her death for shooting this lady. Like I said, I'm getting ready to hop off of here. I just came live to share that video and the details because it's something that's still, yes, it's Auntie, it's definitely crazy. He shot this lady and then lied and said she tried to hit me with her car. And she didn't even drive towards him with the car. She literally rolled back, reversed, and then he shot her as she was going forward. She never literally even hit the gas, like got to completely hit the gas. Um, and they went back and watched the video, and he ended up getting charged with second-degree murder. And it's definitely crazy because he didn't have to kill that lady. He showed up on the scene. The interaction from the beginning of it was hostile, and he just kept escalating. She the one was trying to de-escalate. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Can I have my trespassing ticket? Okay, I'm a skeeter. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to be like she apologized. I know at least about a dozen times to this man, over 12 to 15 times. Like she kept apologizing. And yeah, it is crazy how this went. And then how he had tried to play it like, oh, she tried to hit me with the car. Then he said she did hit him with the car. They asked him, was he hurt? Yeah, I'm hurt. Like he just played it up big time. So basically, pretty much was setting everything into motion. Like I'm gonna play this like I shot her in self defense. He set that up from the jump. Like he ain't called no back up to the scene of nothing after the fact of he shot the lady. But I'm finna end it now, Auntie, so you can go ahead and go back and watch it. And you can leave a comment if you want. Um, Let me know what you think, and then if I see your once I see your comments, I'll reply back to your comment. Or however you want, let me know what you think. You can. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody that watched and tuning in. Until next time, this has been True Crime Chronicles Pursue the Truth. And we're gonna keep pursuing the truth and justice for all that have been wrong. Again, thank you for tuning in. It has been True Crime Chronicles Pursue the Truth. Let's keep on pursuing the truth and justice. Good night.